the people feel your glory. From the struggle to the victory. Your voice can change your history. It's less about the car. It's more of who you are. It's less about the car. Let your voice be heard. It's more of who you are. One God, many stories, many lives, many flows. For the love of God's Uganda, changing lives across the border. One God, many stories, your moment, your story. Speak your truth and take your chance. This could be your winning dance. No matter praying late at night. Student chasing every little light. Brother trying hard to feed the home. Still strong though he walks alone. Every scar got a deeper meaning. Every soul still believes in dreaming. No matter where you come from today, your story can open the way. It's less about the car. It's more of who you are. It's less about the car. It's more of who you are. Hey, hey. One God, many stories, many lives, many flows. For the love of God's Uganda, changing lives across the border. One God, many stories. Your story. Speak your truth and take your chance. This could be your winning dance. One God, many stories, many lives, many flows. For the love of God's Uganda, changing lives across the border. One God, many stories. Your story. Speak your truth and take your chance. This could be your winning dance. Yes, all the God. It's not who you are. It's about the God. It's not who you are. Woo! Like it now. Go! Good morning, how are you doing, my people? Mwasuze mutya goka, and we go. For the love of God's Uganda, one dream, one key, one life changing. Oh, I'm walking every morning in the rain. Young teen carrying all the pain. Daddy working overtime today, believing for a brighter day. Tell us your story. Let the people feel your glory. From the struggle to the victory, your voice will change your history. It's less about the car. It's more of who you are. It's less about the car. It's more of who you are. One God, many stories, many lives, many flows. For the love of God's Uganda, changing lives across the border. One God, many stories, your moment, your story. Speak your truth and take your chance. This could be your winning dance. No matter where tonight, students chasing every little light. Brother trying hard to feed the home. Still strong though he walks alone. Every star got a new one. Every soul who you are. It's less about the car. It's more of who you are. Changing lives across the border. One girl, many stories. Your moment, your stories. Speak your truth and take your chance. This could be your winning dance. One girl, many stories. Many lives, many glories. For the love of Uganda. Changing lives across the border. One girl, many stories. Your moment, your stories. Speak your truth and take your chance. This could be your winning dance. Yes, on the ground. It's not who you are. It's yes, on the ground. It's not who you are.
Good morning, my people. How are you doing today? How did you guys sleep? I hope you are having a good morning. I don't know if it's not going to rain. It seems like it wants to rain. But today is Friday. That means day one, I'm going to do 10 kilometers. I hope I can do them. They are really hard. But today is also Chimeza Chemoroka at 7 p.m. So be there for the live broadcast. That means we're going to have a very short broadcast in the morning because I have to go and struggle with the running, but also because we also have a broadcast in the evening. That also means that tomorrow we have a Chimeza Chemotoka where we'll announce the winner of this week's race of the One Segment Stories campaign. Yeah, so today be there at 7 p.m. to watch our contestants tell us why we should be voting for them. Also, the moment I get off the broadcast, I'm going to be sharing the voting link for you guys to start voting. For you guys to start voting for our people. Are you voting for the vet doctor or for the Muyiribi? Yeah, you tell me what you want and then you tell it through the vote. But how are you? Yesterday, because I have little time, I have to tell you. Yesterday, you see that Noah in front of us. That's a 2002 to 2000. It goes all the way up to 2006. That's the model that goes all the way to 2006. Then in 2006, they create a newer that you guys like, the ones that comes with the one that comes with the 3ZR. Now, initially, it comes with the 3ZR FE, which is dual VVTi, and then they start creating the 3ZR FAE later on. Yeah, akakamoroka bakaita kadetsu move akakakidako. So kambabuze ko mbanyumize embozi ya nuweyo. Zas David Klaje Muyombia Mark Jones info. Innocent Mugabi, Juma Ali, Lawrence Biamukama, Juko Nicholas, Isaac Mbonye, Ivan Namanda Official VIP, STS Sounds, Chintuma Katamba, Isaac Katende, Martin Tentongo, Derek Muwonge, Sereko Starch, or Starch Events, other defending Dabikira Burunji. Chilabika Burunji. Eya abagagga. Sinalaba yo mwavu ajirina. Abazivuga bonna abagagga bavundu. Do you know omugagga omuvundu nga net worth eri mu billion 2 benda byabazivuga nibazibezawo ate they don't have one car. Today he drives the Defender, tomorrow he drives the ML, the other day he drives the Land Cruiser. So all the cars he is driving are cars of 100 plus million. So it looks nice, but I just thought I should put it out there. So anyway, Ajuka Blair VIP, good morning. Kasibante Akiram, good morning. You remember I did a Viganye diagnosis on a Toyota Noah 2002 model. The gentleman bought it and drove it for like 2 months and then it died. Like not dying, but then it started malfunctioning. He spent a bunch of money on it until he gave up and decided to leave it at home. I did diagnosis on it and I told him what he needed to work on. Yeah. And I told him he could work on it with his mechanic and he said, no, I want to bring it to you. So he brought it to me 2 days ago and he ngimoroka tetambula osimbulako wano nawali nezikira and all, and we worked on it successfully. Yesterday I spent the day in the same Nua. I did inspection of the Aqua. I was driving the Toyota Nua. I can gladly tell you that the Toyota Nua 2002 to 2004 model is back in business. He wanted to actually sell it, and I told him, you know what, you can work on your car. You just have to do the right things. So we did a computer diagnosis, and do I even remember what was wrong with that car then? But we did change nozzles, 4 nozzles. Normally batunda nozzles batundirako n'oluti. Yeah, batundirako n'oluti. Naye bwe batundirako oluti ate babaseera nnyo. So we just bought the nozzles oyine tumulekera oluti lwe. Because oluti lwaffe lwabadde okay. So we put 4 nozzles, we put an oxygen sensor. There is another sensor there and kera video bakayita ketwataddeko because computer bina abadde ebibi bakayita VCA. The VCA sensor, is it VCA? Yeah. VVTI sensor, and then a bit of wiring was also redone because some of the things were not getting signal. So if things are not getting the signal, it means a motor can malfunctioning. So we did that, and the car was moving perfectly. Now there is another thing that he is going to pay for that we agreed on. We're going to put a temperature switch, a different temperature switch outside. Why? Because that engine is delicate. We want to make sure it's cooled all the time. So we are putting a temperature switch to make sure that the fan switches more often than it does now. That way we'll have the engine live a little bit longer. And then after we worked on that car, as I was driving it, I also noticed the brakes were not working. I'm going to put it today, Martin, after the run. So I noticed the car is not braking properly, so he's also paying for that, but he's going to enjoy the car. It's nice. The car is perfect. The suspension is perfect. The interior is perfect, apart from the bumper that is bad. Yeah, but successfully worked on. The Harrier, still the Harrier Yakomao. The gentleman took the Harrier. It was very good because he had zemo kucharginga. So he took the car and he brought it back ngagamba and what day. Now the one thing I didn't pay attention to, the Harrier has a maintenance-free battery, but that same battery has been repaired. Guys, never repair batteries. Never repair batteries. Like, who even gives you the idea that a battery can be repaired in this day and age? They're repairing your battery for about 50,000 shillings. A new battery is 200,000. You get, like, how do you be able to buy a Harrier car of 50 million and you feel like buying a battery of 260,000 is too much? So the battery is what was disturbing this car, and we did tell him battery because it was a long time since the battery wasn't charging properly. So I'm thinking, because the battery wasn't charging, they could have even repaired the battery that was okay and they just spoiled it. So we put a proper battery. I gave it to one of my people to drive it. And now he wanted me to drive it for a very long distance. Then the things avuga kawundo gitwala wange. Nemuga mpa amafuta. Sigenda kugenda moroka ennyo emitwalo 10 lwakwagala kola test drive bobe 10 ogimpanze nga ngende wange nga njivuga. So he's going to come and test drive it today, but I told him he needs to buy a battery. Namugamba mpereza sente tufune battery n'agaana. Kati demoroka ibagenda gireeta bajjeko battery gye twatadde kutuzeko battery yenfu. Kati unless he buys a battery okitegeera. And the battery for these new cars ekiziise ez'amasannyalaze nti moroka ey'amasannyalaze esobola okufa akantu gwe n'okanika buli kimu naye nga battery yekusumbuwa okitegeera nga battery yekusumbuwa. So you guys, the moment your car starts malfunctioning in masannyalaze awo, first check the battery. Is the battery okay? Is the charging system okay? You get, just so you don't waste money, because kati ono omukulu emoroka eyo bagijjamu gear. Kati naffe, when he brought it, I didn't want him to buy anything beforehand, so I told him just leave the car. If we need to buy something, we will buy it. You pay at once when the car is done. And we tested it and we didn't need to buy anything. We just put a new battery. Emoroka neekola bulungi. Not a new battery, we got a battery from another car and the car worked perfectly. So sometimes ebintu bigenda kusumbwa amasanyazi gakusumbuwe naye nga battery ye kolaki battery frame okitegeera battery bweba nfu frame bwaba nfu alternator bweba nfu bwoba ne bufuse obwo bulina lose connection bwe bataddeko obuwaya, you get a lot of bad things can happen to your car. So yesterday I can confirm that I perfectly had my team work on the Toyota Noah 2002 model ngeya Antonio kwoli president eye motoka yo bigwana ebya bay. I will charge you premium if you bring it, but I can guarantee you eyo bigwa eriya wedola be eriya wede bade parkings omwaka. And then we went to buy a Toyota Aqua. We didn't initially want to buy a Toyota Aqua. The Honda I was looking for, guys, the one that I was telling you about was the Honda Insight. The Honda, which is a hybrid, is the Honda Insight. Okay, that's the Honda I was telling you about. Now, the gentleman we bought the Aqua with had a person that was selling them a Honda Insight. So when he called me in the morning, first he wanted to bargain the inspection fee, which I don't bargain. And I told him to and then he called me later and said, Arthur, but I want you to come and look at the car. And guys, I want to stress it. Buying a car is not like buying sugar from the shop. You don't just go to kilo ye motoka. Buying a car is a long process. So, and then we meet and then he tells me, you know what, there's a car I want to buy, it's a Honda Insight, and tell him don't buy it. He says, but why? I'm buying it because it's a hybrid. And I told him exactly what I'm going to tell you guys. Hondas are not bad cars. Access to spare parts is bad for you. If you don't have access for even the basic spare parts, nga sense egenda kufa and coolant pump ejja kufa eya inverter oginonye kampala oleme kugiraba. You get olaba fe tuvuga Prius nene parts ezimwe za Prius e kampala teziriiwo. Kati nzo wa Prius, there are parts that disturb me to get from Kampala. Can you imagine the Honda Insight? So the Honda Insight, when Nalim Gambo wali obunji like a couple of months ago, the Honda Insights were too many on the road. But as we speak, how many do you see? You just look at cars and tell me, oh, Arthur, I saw a Honda Insight somewhere. Oh, Arthur, I saw a Honda Insight somewhere. There are few. Why? Because the car will fail at something that is very simple. You look for it, you fail to find it, you park the car. You get olaba emoroka za Toyota Aqua Fielder Prius CHR zezisumbuwa abantu. Can't imagine buying a Honda which already buying just a Honda, a normal Honda is trouble. Can't imagine buying a Honda that is a hybrid. You get now I discouraged him, but I told him if you really want it, me, I'll look at it, we will test it. I have the equipment, and then you'll take it. But we went, I think as we drove, he changed his mind. So we went to see his Indian. And me, I have red flags. The moment I go to buy a car from someone and they tell me so ko tuleka home office, abagenda kuntetenkanya. Sagala muntu atetenkanya. If you don't have a car, take me straight to the people that have cars. And then I look at those cars and compare. So the gentleman did not have cars. So we looked at, let me see, we looked at 1, 2, 3, 4 Aquas. We looked at 4 Aquas. And we looked at 4 Aquas. One of them is the one we bought. The other Aqua did not have number plates. And right now, I'm not one person that encourages anyone to buy a car that doesn't have a number plate. Why? Because it might take you a month to get a number plate. So, and it was blue, like really blue. For a man, really blue is not good. So, and then we looked at another Aqua, which was white, looked prettier than the one we bought, but the coolant pump was already dead. And for the guys that are driving hybrids, I know you know, that thing will die without a warning. And when it dies, you can drive the car. And then eventually the inverter will die because it will overheat if you don't pay attention. You get, yeah, so. And then we also looked at the 2009 Prius, like the one I drive. And that one, I think the bond owner drives it a lot. Like you look at a car and you see clearly that this car has clear wear and tear from Kampala. You get, and also I could not complete the battery test. Now, if I can't complete the battery test, I cannot tell you how healthy the battery is. Now, I know that most of the batteries of hybrids, both in bonds and on the road, are at 70-75%. So if someone is able to buy a battery that is at 84.5%, like that Aqua, it's even one of the best things. So that Aqua that we bought, the battery test said the battery was at 84.5% health, which is a very good thing. And everything else checked out. But also, while we were buying that Aqua, there are things that I normally consider when we are buying a car, especially when we are buying a car on credit. I normally want to look at you get, because it's important that you don't buy a car from someone that is going to come and take it, someone that will bully you. You get, it's a very bad thing. So we bought it from a place that has a very good reputation of credit selling. You get, so that Aqua, we bought it from the very same place that I got an Aqua with a gentleman that, you remember the gentleman that bought an Aqua? There is an Aqua we inspected a couple of weeks ago. The gentleman called me to that place. You get, and then we picked one out of them. Actually, and right now one of the rarest cars in Nakawa is the Prius. There was only one Prius. It was 38. It was 2009. It was being driven a lot. Prius. So for me it was a red flag. Like, why would I buy a car? And one of the things that kills hybrids for the people that are going to buy hybrids is washing recklessly. I think one of the reasons I've kept my car in very good condition is because I am the only one that washes it. I know where water should go and where water should not go. If the boys that wash your car put water in the wrong places, chances are high you're going to get a hybrid battery error. You get, the chances are very high you're going to get a hybrid battery error, and you don't want to get that. So while they're washing your car, you need to make sure they don't wash the places they're not supposed to wash. And I think that's the thing. Kati hybrid ogichimiramu ebidomola by'amazzi ate emmoroka ebidomola by'amazzi byabadde mu bbuutu edanda gye litandikira. You get, so for me they are red flags, but basically the car was also old, nga wansi erinayo rusty, kati ng'ovudde ku rusty ng'eringa emmoroka esiibe ematugga. You get, so for me it was a red flag. Ate yabaddemu emu, if that guy had like 2 or 3, would have chosen one of the best. Now also, I find that buying a car on credit at 38 when you can buy one at 35, it's actually okay. I also find that the Toyota Aqua is a good car. It might actually be more fuel efficient than the Prius because it's a smaller car. The body is smaller, so the engine can basically manage the car effectively. You get, but also the battery health was another thing. Yeah, so that's how we bought the Toyota Aqua, and the gentleman was happy. And yeah, and then I also discovered that ambulances are driven by learners. Like, how do you be driving an ambulance and you don't know what to do in case the car shuts down? Like, we were passing inside here. Remember yesterday was budget reading, and we are going to go through the budget. We're going to go through the budget, kuchimeza, the implication of the budget for us as car lovers. But tried to get there was a lot of traffic. So then I found an ambulance blocking the road with double indicators. And then there was this boy that was the driver, assumably, who looked like he was 18 years old. How does a kid of 18 be driving an ambulance in Uganda? If it was in any other country where kids start driving at an early age, I would say. But in Uganda, a kid of 18 should not be driving an ambulance. Now, if it was a kid of 18 who knew what to do with the car, it would be okay. Like a kid of 18 who has no clue what to do with the car that has shut down. I asked him church, but anti kati nawe go chimanye moroka bwezikire bate siba. Like, just get the car out of the road. I sat in Nemuga nkolira we mabega space and I put the car aside. And then I put the car aside, agasajja ga Benz gajja gakola line yo nange nenzije kubona ndi blocking. Nemugamba muddeyo oba mwenyigao naffe tuyitewo tugende. You get like Uganda has a lot of, but you know the one thing I saw about those guys in Kololo, bwakola ensobi agiraba talekana, it's the people of Nansa na abalekana gwe kiki weita ki dedede. But these guys of course, and they were all driving expensive vehicles. And then there was this guy that was driving a Primo of Sanlam. I like mukoze line yo kusatu mumuroza bali abali mu line ziriye boba siru. So but anyway, the jam was terrible yesterday almost everywhere. Like when I was going to pick my kids in the evening, I think I was at Kampala Road for almost an hour. Then I came here to Entebbe Road, Wanongo, Kirira. And then I also spent there like almost an hour, which was not very good at all. So the jam was terrible yesterday. Buli wamu wabaddewo jam. Taxis don't stop at red lights. It depends. It depends. Some red lights are not important. As long as there is a traffic officer there, the red light is not important. The traffic officer is important. And when there is a traffic officer, the traffic officer controls the traffic. You get. Arthur, can't one take the car without number? No, you can't. You can't. The number plate is like national ID, or the number plate is like identification. If you knock someone and you don't have a number plate, how do they look for you? It's security. Arthur, so these days, if the car has no number plate when you're buying, that's a no. I don't recommend it, but some of you guys think that a car with a number plate is the one that is new. You get. But people, like traders, get their cars out of the bond with number plates. They put them in showrooms. So majority of the traders are selling at showrooms, not in the bonds. The bonds you can buy, but the number plates come very late. So guys, that was my day yesterday. Nanyuse sawa kumi. Nanyuse sawa kumi. Kati olabona abantu bamanyi moroko ono avuga side mirror mbike. Like ovuga ote moroko nga side mirror nzinge. Tamanyi motoka tinti muddugavu nnyo endabirwamu nzinge okitegeera. So that was my day, guys. How was your day yesterday? Gwe Jolly, what did you do yesterday? Me, I achieved one thing. Ebiganye diagnosis Noah is in perfect condition, and it's a woman. Side mirror nzinge, tinti munji. So yesterday we achieved two things. We bought a Toyota Aqua. We successfully repaired a Noah that has been on the compound for a younger nyini yagala jitundanga emutami nze yampita emutami nagamba Arthur njitundire wano weri nemuga ajja kuterera nayo inotereka waka sente otereka waka sente. So the repairs of that Noah ezali ebyali bijiganya okutambula bigenda kumukostinga byamukostinze 1,150,000 shillings. 1,150,000 shillings. Okitegeera byonna nga biwedde 1,150,000. Yes, 1 million. And then agenda sasone is a breaks neza kali akantu kali kubako kote twita akakola. Even if we don't do it, he will drive the car, but obviously the engine will disturb him sometime later, so he has to pay for that car thing ako akagira fani neeteka ko mangwe, the extra switch that we're going to put. Yeah, so one thing I'm glad about is that I can access some of the best technicians and I can work with them to deliver some of the best work. Okitegeera tebiddamu kugaana yadde n'akatono. So today is running day. The rain is showing that it wants to rain, but I hope I can do my 10K before it rains. Mwanguzi David, good morning. Francis Kalema Shanko Gibbs. DJ who? Someone told me you guys no longer know this song. Let me play it for you. For the love of God, Uganda we roll. From dusty road to Brimsley Patrol. Bring your steam, street break it down. Helping every double in the town.
miss this soul. For the love of God, Uganda. The story is right. All the new the sun will bright. Toyota, Nissan, there's so much that we're breaking down. No propaganda. Every time I start to tell, feeling try to see the truth. Talk the truth of just a brand new colors and for the love of God, Uganda, we roll. From the steel road to rims control. Still she break it down, helping every drummer in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of God. Pre-purchase checks, we lead the way. Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, drive into tomorrow. We'll bring the love, not just the horsepower. If you know warranty expired, we'll show you what's real, not just the hype. Stalin views and engine movie, teach you more than just focus. Tools from the basics up, trucking, key and car can stop. If you knew always is on way, all around of cars, you ain't seen nothing yet. This is more than just machines, it's a love, the life, the dream. For the love of cars, Uganda, we roll. From the steel road to rims and patrol. Still break down, helping every number in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cars,
So guys, I'd like to remind you that I do pre-purchase inspections in case you're buying a car and you need some guidance to make sure you make the right decision, the right choice, and you spend your money the right way. I am your man. I charge you a small fee, 450,000 shillings, non-negotiable only, and I come with a mechanic, both of us making sure that we buy the right car at the right price. Yes, so tell a friend to tell a friend. That's how we keep the channel running. I sell car trackers and alarms. Car trackers 350, 450,000, depending on what functionalities you want. And car alarms, if you buy it together with the tracker, it's 210. If you buy it alone, it's 250, including installation. Yeah, so those are some of the things I do, but I'm also giving away Starlet free of charge. I'm giving it away, but the process is a bit long because we are getting contestants every week to come and tell us why they want the Starlet, and then you guys are voting, and today you guys are going to be voting. Yeah, you're going to be voting for your favorite person today and tomorrow, and then tomorrow at 2 p.m. I'll be announcing who the winner is.
Another way, give me what I need, give me what you need, on it, Girl, you got me feeling hard on Sabalata, I'm feeling like
reminder. Ebyango twala butwaze kuba buwi olinganza de muchupa bagoba balumya bagala extra man bagala muziki love sente yende yo mind bawala bateka kanye babasubira nyama bakwasa mapera mama kuinanga Mugambe walete zitoa wasaba hurry and tota flow Mugambe walete zitoa no matter what she asked to later I go walete zitoa bana bademu bagala rina do Fera fera artizi ngangoro mutwala ashopinga bwamala Stera artizi ngangoro mutwala ashopinga finish line bye stepping that's what So guys, yesterday I did repairs on my car. I'm going to give you a breakdown of what I did. And guys, mvuga bulungi mutemula banti ninga duke nyakubebi nyamvuga bulungi. So yesterday, because I'm going to put new tires in the front, on the front of my car. So yesterday, I wanted to see what is wrong, what I needed to fix. Of course, I had a CV joint, zabadezimeketa, a zombie, side zombie. And of course, one of the things that will kill your CV joint is you having a suspension that is not in tune with how it's supposed to be. So CV joints, both of them, I spent 70,000. I wasn't paying for one of them. I put it last week. And then it died again, so I wasn't going to pay for it again. I put 2 CV joints. I bought one CV joint at 70,000 shillings, just the CV joint, not the complete thing. So I know that some of you guys, you will buy the complete thing. Your mechanic will tell you buy the complete thing. It's normally the best thing, but sina chenguza the complete thing. So I put 2 CV joints, paid for one, 70,000. I bought 2 stabilizer bar bushings. For the guys that don't know the stabilizer bar, a stabilizer bar is that bar in front that helps your car be stable. It's zigzag. Even in the rear, there is one that goes, it depends on how the car was made. So those stabilizer bars have bushes because the stabilizer bar always goes on the suspension plate, yeah? And then it attaches to the Z link. So two stabilizer bar bushes, 20,000 each, that's 40,000. And then I also put brakes. I put brakes on my car. I bought brakes at 100,000 shillings. So tubade mitwale meka 11 niza brakes 10. So I spent total bida meka 210 and I have not yet paid the mechanic because nagenze mu inspection. I was driving the newer. So nabikola nagenda. So 210, I don't know, the mechanic might ask for 40,000. So I'll probably be spending 250,000 shillings. And for me, I find that it's very affordable. Why? I'm not going to be making those repairs anytime soon. You get, and you know, I've driven this car for how long? 8 months. And I've also done 50,000 kilometers on it. So if in 50,000 kilometers, I've replaced 2 shocks in the front. And I've also done, I think I bought Z links, and then I've put 2 CV joints, and then I put two stabilizer bar bushes. That's very good. That's very good. 50,000 kilometers. Some of you guys will do that in like 3 years, 4 years. Me, I've done it in 8 months. 50 is on the sure. I bought this car when it was at 60,000, 65 there. It's at 110,000 kilometers. So I've done 50K. The Toyota Audi 2011 model with 1NZ engine. What causes the sudden cutout? When in motion, and then it automatically switches back on. Battery. First thing, go and see your battery terminals. That's the first culprit. How much if I buy the tracker and alarm? If you buy the tracker of 350, the alarm will be 210. That means you'll be paying 550. If you buy the tracker of 450, that means you'll be paying 660. Yeah. Ata nze nasubidwa sente kuba nafunye order y'emmese naye nga ngenda mukono naye entambula yanemeseza so kati ninakola namanyi wabula study yo ate juli oliko ba competition abaana be makerera abo ino okwefaako nnyo abaana be makerera jukira bo wayina wifi buli omu ayina email as a sure deal ata lwaki Nissan fuga ya raisi hey you know, after yesterday I was the chairman of COSASE of the All Accounts Committee. doing some checks and balances on my account. So far, so good. At least we are 70% the journey. I mean, a starch. Derek, enyimba zenkuba wano zonna zange. Shanko Gibbs, the garage. I am working on it. Arthur, what can be recommended installation for a home from the bond? What do you mean? Emmanuel, sikutegedde. Arthur, engineer musoke eyinza kuba mu sente mmeka? I have to ask, I'm not sure. Prices of car alarms. The tracker is 350. That's the normal tracker. Turns off the engine, shows you the location of your car in real time, shows you where it has been going. You get alerts when the engine is turned on and all that. 350,000. There is a tracker of 450. That one has a microphone. We install the microphone in the car. That way you can call and listen to the people in the car. You listen to what they are saying. And then the alarm, if you buy it together with the alarm, will cost you 210. And then if you buy it alone, 250,000 shillings, depending on now if you're far, you have to pay for transport. In and around Kampala, the technician will come to you for free. But if you're outside Kampala, you'll definitely pay for transport. I don't recommend the Raum right now. It doesn't make sense. The Rumion is like 36. The Fielder is like 36. Why would I buy a Raum at 34? Ate wogenda gula banja bagenda jikusera bagiguzenga 35. It doesn't make sense. After the newer 2014, if we get 30 million as first payment, can we able to be able? Yes, I think we should be able to get. We should be able to get. Not so many places will give you that car with 30 million first payment, but you can get. Guys, muzikirize rero mbasibulenga sisomye manya. Mbagala nnyo kangenezi luke mangu ebyo kwasaganye rero bimpitiza. Friday is a very tough day, but I'm going to see you at the Chimeza kusawe. Mbagala nnyo, may the good Lord bless you. Then to install a push to start, does your tech do? Yes, they do. I don't recommend you put a push to start, but if you really want, it's your money, it's your car. It's better Fielder instead of definitely. Guys, I wish you a very lovely day. I'll see you in the evening. All the questions you have, bring them in the evening. Ciao.